NFL teams described in one phrase. Deshaun Watson suspended 11 games. Let's start with the Browns.
Let's start with the Browns.
You guys got
you want me to go
phrase for the Browns?
My phrase for the Browns? Survive.
Really?
Yeah.
You got to survive for 11 weeks. You're not. And Deshaun Watson didn't look great because he hadn't played in seems like 7 years. But you got to survive. Robert Downey Jr. meme.
Playoffs? They go in the playoffs?
No. I'm just saying it can't be just an absent. Whee! Oh my God.
Or maybe it should be.
What are they going to do? Draft a quarterback?
I mean, not even that. You're going to get a top 5 pick.
Yeah. I just think you got to survive till week 12. Wow, NFL. 11 games. See what you did there. Playing the Texans. Yeah.
Mine was, this is not going to be the happy ending everybody thought it would.
Oh,
no pun intended.
Okay.
No pun
intended.
Absolutely. Well, I just think, you paid this man a lot of money to come fix everything for the Browns. So we'll see. You're putting a lot of faith in a guy that hadn't played, which is going to be basically for 2 years, and to come in and fix everything. And we go back to the Browns' track record on quarterbacks.
It ain't good.
It ain't the prettiest. So we'll see. It might not just be the happy ending.
All right. Look, my phrase for the Browns is, it's time to fade yourself.
Yeah, it's time to fade.
After decades of disappointment, look, what's the worst that could happen? Every decision that you want to make,
do the opposite.
Do the opposite.
Yes.
Fade yourself. Do the exact opposite. Just try it for 3 years.
I think
what's the worst that could happen? Maybe the franchise turns around.
Who knows? Y'all may just start rolling off Super Bowls. Because again, what do we say about betting? If you know you're wrong,
there it is.
You can be right.
Fade yourself. Every decision, from the front office down, from ownership down.
Vontae Mack, no matter what.
Cowboys.
Stay away, Jerry. Just stay away. Just stay away. Don't touch it. Do I think Mike McCarthy is the best coach in the world?
Yes.
No. Do I think he's the worst coach in the world? No.
Yeah.
But Jerry Jones is he's like Stromboli. He's like Geppetto. He builds the puppet and then he plays with it. Like the last time they gave a guy, he got off somebody's back was Jimmy Johnson. They did well. I think Mike McCarthy is kind of just, super mid. But Jerry Jones has done nothing but ruin the Cowboys basically since they were having success. I'm sorry. It is what it is. And guess what? Probably 80% of Cowboys Nation agrees with me. That's the funny part.
But he had a lot to do with the success, right? When they won 3 Super Bowls, or you're not giving him any of that?
Yeah, I'm gonna give him some credit on that. But if you were smart, if it was so much of your doing, why haven't you won another one?
Fair enough. What's yours?
Well, I'm pretending to be Dak Prescott right here. All right. It's not my fault. It's not their fault. It's their fault. Skinny Tony. I think the Dallas has to get better on places that matter. You're only getting older up front. Ezekiel Elliott has to start being the Zeke that they wanted him to be. The defensive line, you get Micah Parsons.
You got to stop getting linebackers hurt.
Yeah, you got to stay healthy, and your defense has to play better. I know everyone loves Trevon Diggs, and I know he got 13 interceptions last year, but you really go back and watch the tape last year, he was steadily getting roasted.
He's all pro.
Yeah, I know he's all pro, but I mean, I've seen certain guys, you go watch, you can't jump the hitch every time. You can't bite on the first move every time. You will get a certain amount of picks, but he got dusted on a lot of plays in the playoffs. It basically cost him. So you have to be a full unit. You have to stop blaming Dak Prescott for everything, and you have to start playing as a team, especially deep in the playoffs.
Well, it seems like Sean Lee and Van Der Esch get hurt more than a high school girl.
Yeah, I can't say healthy.
That is true. Look, Jerry needs a no man.
Yes.
Look, I took this one from you. You were talking about when they won all those Super Bowls with, Troy Aikman and Michael Irvin, and those guys aren't walking through the door anymore, but who was in charge? Jimmy Johnson was the head coach, and Jimmy Johnson was an old school friend and teammate of Jerry Jones, and he was making a lot of those decisions, right? He could tell Jerry Jones no because of their previous relationship. No one's been able to do that since. He surrounded himself with yes men. That is not a good recipe for success.
No, I'm with you. I like that one. That may be the best one so far.
Bucs.
Time waits for no man except Tom Brady.
Oh, time's.
I know he's not there. People are saying he may be on The Masked Singer. This may be there's some sort of rabbit hole
theory. Is that what you heard?
Look, with Tom Brady, who knows? But it's hard for me. I know I'm taking the Chargers to win the Super Bowl. That's right. I said it. Shout out Phillip Rivers. But Tom Brady, to me, the witch of them all, the sorcerer of everything. He's Gandalf, okay? This guy, I know they've had injuries. Dwarfs, I know they have had a bunch of injuries, but I just believe in Tom Brady so much. Mike Evans, you see what they have. Godwin's out there painting pretty pictures. At the end of the day, just TB12. He sleeps in a hyperbaric chamber. He eats leaves. I just believe in this guy.
Mine's, where are you? Tom, please come back. I'm getting worried. I'm starting to get worried.
You're nervy?
Bowles came out and said, well, they put a timetable on it. He's going to be back Saturday. He's going to be back this weekend. Then he came out and was like, well, he might not be back this weekend. He didn't put a timetable on. We need to find out what's going on with Tom. Are you okay? Is there anything I can do? Anything the team can do? Because if you take Tom Brady off the Bucs, you become mediocre extremely.
Byron Leftwich's going to have to go out there and start playing.
Yeah, so mine's like, where are you?
Look, mine is Giselle. You get him for the rest of your life. Can we have him for one
I
more
know.
season?
Calm down.
Tom, I get it.
He's only played 38 years. I mean, what's one more? Just wait.
You get him for the rest of your life. All right, let's go Packers.
That's fine.
Last one.
All right,
Last one.
That's fine. I'll do it myself. Aaron Rodgers has nothing around him. No wonder he's out there taking acid and drinking ayahuasca and, mentally climbing to the top of Mount Everest and doing hot yoga next to a volcano. He's got no help. None.
Yeah.
Nada. So, again, everybody's like, oh, Aaron Rodgers is coming out talking about the receivers. They need to get better. Yeah, they do. You want to know why? Because they're not good. That's why.
Right.
I love Tanyan at tight end, but Aaron Rodgers is just going to have to, and Lazard's good. He's not elite. But Aaron Rodgers is going to have to do it himself. And you know what? He's good enough to do it up to a certain point. And I know last year in the playoffs, they didn't have a great, they didn't blow the scoreboard out in the last one. But man, no Devontae Adams. You just got to do it yourself. It sucks for Aaron, but it is what it is.
All right.
That's why he's dating witches.
Yeah, he's trying to unlock.
He's trying to unlock that.
He's trying to move the ball with his
That's
mind.
exactly right. On the sidelines.
Sometimes we must let go of our pride and do what is requested of us. Anakin Skywalker Clone Wars movie, I believe the second one. If Aaron says you're bad, you're bad. You need to get better. You need to get better. Put your pride aside. What have you done? Who are you? You're not him. Look at him. That's not you. You might never do that. All right? You're a rookie wide receiver. Clean up your routes. Improve your timing. And trust in Aaron Rodgers. Put your pride aside. I know Anakin Skywalker turned into Vader. It didn't go well for him. But Aaron's a little Anakin Skywalker.
He's got some Anakin in him.
Yeah. I mean, he's got the high. He doesn't have the high ground, but doesn't he have the high ground?
Packers phrase, I couldn't decide between let's just lose to San Francisco now or we're basically a Game of Thrones sequel. I mean, this guy's dating witches, taking ayahuasca, dressing up like Nicolas Cage from Con Air. I'm like, I can't tell the difference between the new Packers story and whatever the new House of Dragons.
That's exactly. He's going to be a Targaryen before this is said and done. Hey, everybody, if you like what you're hearing, go ahead and ring that bell. We're excited to be here. It's Crane & Company live, 2 to 3 Central, daily. Ring that bell. I want to hear it from coast to coast.